How well prepared do you feel to teach ELLs, English Language Learners?
I felt pretty well prepared. I went through Texas Tech and I went through the ESL program. And so I took like a lot of classes on that and then took the test and everything like that. And I felt pretty prepared. I think in kindergarten, a lot of things are for English language learners because of everything has a picture modification. Everything has shorter instructions, things like that. So I feel good about it, but I think a lot of it is the age range.
Okay. Did you complete a traditional program or alternative certification?
I did the traditional program through Texas Tech.
What can the school district do to help you meet the needs of English language learners?
I don't feel like we do a lot as a district for that, and so I do think there are some things that could be helpful. Like when we go to our content focus sessions, if they could give you some more ideas for ways to add more vocabulary, or like say specific vocabulary that's going to be harder for English language learners. I think that would be helpful if they kind of broke it down per grade level at our content focus sessions.
In your opinion, what are the characteristics of effective English language learners programs?
What are the characteristics?
Yeah.
I think teachers that are on board for sure. So like people that are trying to break it down and do as best they can and kind of target those English language learners in the way that they're working on speaking and language skills and things like that. So I think teachers that are on board is the best characteristic. And then I think it probably would be helpful to have like teachers with English language learners talking throughout kinder, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, so that we can kind of see like where they're growing or how to help them grow or what could be next.
How many languages are represented in your classroom?
I think just 2. I think it's just English and Spanish. I don't have anything other than that.
In what ways are you providing effective instruction for English language learners?
I think I'm providing effective instruction. If I'm thinking about my one English language learner in my classroom, we work a lot on giving him more speaking opportunities, and especially before he transitions to writing, he tells me what he's going to write until we practice, how can we say this, and what's the word you want, or we work a lot on, can you tell me that another way if I don't understand what he's trying to say. So I think a lot of speaking opportunities, which is a very normal thing for kindergarten.
How do you communicate with parents who do not speak English?
I don't have any that don't. The ones that I do speak English and Spanish, I don't have any that don't. But we do have, like, in kindergarten, we have an assistant that speaks Spanish, and I know there's different languages represented throughout the school. So I know people that have used other people as translators, but I don't have, thank goodness, because I think that'd be scary.
I will be in my own classroom next fall. What recommendations do you have to help me prepare to teach English language learners?
I think take things slow and plan everything out. Those 2 things have helped me a lot, is planning everything out before the day. Like a lot of, veteran teachers, they can just wing it, but we can't. So definitely plan everything out, every minute of every day. And as you've seen in the classroom that you're in, I'm sure, every minute is planned and packed full of things so that you have stuff to do. And that helps with English language learners keeping things moving and like, we're going to speak here, we're going to listen here, we're going to write here, and hitting all those targeted areas. But it also just helps behavior management in your day flowing if you have everything planned. So I think that's been the best thing or the most helpful thing for me.